everyone and welcome back to my channel. You guys, today we are creating this look because we're getting ready together, and also I'm going to be answering some of the questions that you guys have left for me in the comment section and well across all the social media channels. So if you guys are interested, then keep watching. So you guys, I actually have already attempted to film this video yesterday and something is going on with my camera, and I'm gonna try to film this video today again. And if that's not gonna work, then I'm in a bit of trouble because my camera then needs to go to repair, or I just need to get a new one, which is just a little bit frustrating because I will insert a little clip of the video that I was filming. No idea what my camera is doing, but it's like flashing really weird things on the screen. Whoa. Oh my lord, I have no idea what's going on, but you guys, I will have to finish this. Wow, this is like a disco. I'm having my own little disco. That's not very fun. But anyways, we will try to do this today again. And I'm gonna be trying out the new Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. Definitely a BB cream moisturizer, tinted moisturizer kind of girl. This has SPF 30 and it's just called Natural Skin Perfector. I've got it in vanilla. I don't know if this is going to be a bit dark for me. We will just have to see because I had to pick it online, so I didn't have a chance to try them out. And yeah, I've got some questions from you guys, which I'm always super excited to answer. I love when you guys leave me questions. I'm always happy to answer pretty much any question, like any question. It can be a weird one, it can be a personal one. So if you guys have any more questions, just leave them in a comment section below. I'm also going to use this new little primer from Milk Makeup, and this is called Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm gonna apply it just like on my cheeks. It's quite sticky actually, which is not a bad thing for a primer. I'll do the foundation first and then I can move on to the questions. As you can see, I still have this spot right here. This is from my cold sore recently, and oh my god, I cannot believe that it's actually pretty much scarred. It was like the biggest cold sore I have ever had. I think my immune system was just so down, and yeah, I've still got a few spots here that are fading. This is like the scars from the breakouts that, you know, the hormonal breakouts that I had. Have a little spot here, so we will see how much coverage we actually will get from a tinted moisturizer. So I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty face buff and blend brush. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on. I mean, let's actually have a look if it's a match at all. It's a little bit dark. Probably could go for a shade lighter. We'll see if I like it. If I don't like it, I will just take it back. If I actually like it, maybe I will take a shade lighter as well and then mix them, because different time of the year, my skin is so different. Even a really nice dewy finish, like a really nice dewy finish. But yeah, I could probably do with a shade lighter, but never mind. Who doesn't love to look a bit bronzier? I'm gonna apply it with my fingers on this side. Yeah, it's blending really well. So you guys, coverage wise, this is what we're getting. So not like a crazy amount of coverage. Obviously you can still see all the imperfections, you can see still the spots, but this bit here is pretty much covered, which is good enough for me. I don't mind this kind of imperfections here. They're just, you know, it is what it is. I'm not like a heavy makeup kind of person. I don't mind when you can see some texture to your skin. This has quite a high SPF 30. So that's the only thing that I don't know if you would like wear it every day, if that would start clogging your pores a little bit. We will have to see. But otherwise, I really like it. I really love the finish that this has. I'm gonna move on to the concealer, but I'm also gonna get the questions. The question I have is, how long have you been modeling? Or there was another question saying, how old were you when you started modeling? I started modeling when I was 17. I was at university in Finland, and I got scouted there in like the little town of Tampere. Well, it's not that little, but you know, it's not the capital city. and I started modeling there. I was mostly doing fashion shows there, actually, like a lot of fashion shows, surprisingly, because now I don't do any, pretty much. I am just kind of the wrong shape, and yeah. By the way, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, like my absolute favorite ever, ever. And I kind of just dot it around here and then pat it in, and it just covers everything that you don't want anybody to see, which I love. And it doesn't crease, just looks so natural. I really like it. Anyways, and then when I moved to Brazil, I got an agency there as well, but I actually didn't model that much there. And then when I came to UK, that's kind of when my full-time modeling started, when I started doing it as a proper job. So I got an agency here in Manchester, and yeah, it's basically been like that since. I got an agency in London, then I got an agency in Milan. I went to Milan for a few seasons, so that's when you go there and live there for like a month, or you can spend, you know, 3 months, 6 months, however long you want. I went there for a couple of months. I have to say that it's not exactly for me, not because I don't like being away from home. I actually absolutely love traveling. It's more the fact that you have to, most of the times, share a flat with like 3-4 other girls. And even though the girls that I was sharing the flat with were lovely, like we got along so well, we became really good friends, I was older than them, and I think I was kind of past the point of sharing a flat with somebody unless it's your partner. And it's not like a flat share where you have a lot of space for yourself, you know, you have your own room. Most of the times that's not how it is. Like, you get some space, but it's not a lot. Anyways, but it was a great experience. I still really enjoyed it. At the moment I am doing half modeling and half food styling. Got into that quite recently, maybe like a year ago, which I think is quite recent. Because I am not a trained chef, and most of people who do food styling are either trained chef or they had some kind of form of training. I know a lot of people who run their own restaurants, their own catering companies, you know, like worked in restaurants at least. So, and I am like just a lover of food. I just like food. I love when food looks good. I know how to cook food. I know when things taste good, but food styling is actually not about that at all. It's about making the food look good and make it as appetizing as possible on camera, which involves a lot of tips and tricks, like a lot. You guys, if only you would know the lies behind food photography. And for those who don't know who like food stylists are, if you see any picture of food on advertising, like any picture that involves food, most of the time it will involve a food stylist or a home economist who would have cooked that food and then presented that food, arranged that food, made the food look as appetizing and as best as it possibly can. Or it can involve things like motor oil and glue and hairspray and lots of pins and a lot of weird inedible things. Like, the chickens and the turkeys are actually not cooked most of the times. We just paint them rather than cook them, because this is how they like call their shape the best. So a lot of different weird things. If you guys want me to like tell you more about that, let me know and I will definitely like talk more about it. But I have been absolutely loving it. I started as an assistant, by the way. I'm using my Filmstar Bronze and Glow. This is the cream version of the Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow. I have the powder on as well, and I'm gonna top it up with the powder too. But I kind of like the cream just because it gives really nice like shading to your face. And I kind of start with the cream products and then I will apply some powder. I'm actually going to go into some powder now. This is the Stay Matte from Rimmel and I have it in Silky Beige. I really like this powder. I started assisting, or you know, I was meant to start from assisting, but I assisted once and then I went on my own. Like, my agency just started giving me jobs to do on my own. And then a few weeks ago I assisted again on this incredible big campaign, which was really, it was kind of a bit out of this world even being involved in it, because I was surrounded by people with so much experience. And sometimes it can be a little bit patronizing because some people feel like they have to let you know that you have the least experience and maybe you shouldn't be here. I'm okay with that. I can take criticism, I can take a no, but also I'm there to learn. And you know, if you have 5 really experienced chefs in the kitchen, like Michelin star chefs in one kitchen, who's gonna peel the potatoes? You know, nobody's gonna want to peel the potatoes, and I'm quite happy to peel the potatoes, so you know, I have to be there too. So anyways, that was really, really fun. So yeah, I know the question was about modeling, and I kind of just transitioned into the whole food styling world. Still love doing it so much. I love being in front of the camera. I'm using my Eyelure brow pencil. This one is in blonde, and I really like it. I just kind of, I don't define my brows too much. I'm gonna go with the Gimme Brow from Benefit on top of that to brush them through. Anyways, let's move on to the next question. How did you meet Jay? I met Jay on a shoot that was 6 years ago now. I cannot believe how long it has been, you guys. I actually cannot believe that that it's been so long. I feel like I met him maybe 2 years ago. I met him on a shoot. I remember driving from Manchester to Leeds, and then he was waiting for me like just outside of the studio to show me where to park. Like, I can see him now, how he was dressed, how he looked, and I thought, oh, he's cute. But I wasn't like an instant, okay, I really like him. For me, I know that it was for him, but it wasn't quite for me. It took me a moment to let him in. He had quite a hard time because I gave him a hard time getting to know me and trying to see me. But yeah, that's how we met. We had a shoot that day and we just kind of, you know, had a really good time. And then we had another shoot, and yeah, the rest is kind of history. We haven't parted since. So yeah, that's how I met him, because he's obviously a photographer. Anything you've done to your hair? No, you guys, absolutely nothing. I have not touched my hair for quite a while. I haven't even had a haircut for a while now because I am growing my hair out. I have decided that I'm gonna grow them out again because I got to the stage of like, I want my long hair back, you know, like that girly dramatic thing that we do. That's what I did. I'm gonna go into the into some powder bronzer. So I'm gonna grow it out. I will probably get another balayage done because the balayage that I have is definitely grown out quite a bit. It's literally just on the ends, and I think on longer hair it will look even better. So I will definitely get a balayage, maybe I don't know, maybe before my birthday in October or something like this. No particular plans, but otherwise I've just washed my hair, and actually yesterday I put a lot of coconut oil in my hair and then I slept with it like in a shower cap. So it's feeling really nice and soft. Just needs a good dry now. What is your favorite bath product right now? Okay, I'm gonna go and get it from my bathroom so I can actually show you. So you guys, this is my I know that it's Shannon who's asking about this, and this is my favorite bath product of the moment. This is the Ameliorate Softening Bath Milk Oil. So if you have dry, bumpy skin, like anywhere on your body, this is incredible because this actually has lactic acid in it, but it also has like almond oil. What else has it got? I think it's got like oats or something like this. Yeah, oats, sweet almond oil, camelina, whatever that is. But it's the lactic acid that will actually very mildly exfoliate your skin, and at the same time it will nourish it. And I love Ameliorate, like their body lotion is incredible as well. Alright, let's move on to my eyes. What are we gonna do with my eyes? Maybe we will go into the pillow talk from Charlotte Tilbury. I am a lazy person when it comes to my eye makeup, so I'm just gonna go in that matte pinky shade and go all over the lid. There was another question actually, what are your top 5 products at the moment? So many things I love, but I have to say that mostly it's skincare at the moment, because I have been on this like journey of getting my skin back after all those like hormonal breakouts. I have been like trying to do quite a few peels. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom and get them because that doesn't work. It doesn't work when I just tell you. I'm back! So I've got my top 5, so this is gonna be a bit of a monthly favorite situation. This is what I'm trying to do at the moment, is to fade those scars that I have from the acne. So the Ordinary AHA 30%, BHA 2%. This is a peeling solution. It's quite strong, so if you have very sensitive skin, I would not recommend using that. You can also do a patch test, so just apply it a little bit here and then see how your skin reacts. You can't keep it for longer than I think 10 minutes. It's like this scary red liquid that looks like you're having a blood facial. Like your skin is so smooth and so beautiful after, and it definitely has been helping with the whole scar situation. The same with the 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. This is salicylic acid, so this is amazing for antibacterial, for breakouts, again, if you have large pores, if you have, you know, like clogged pores and things like that. So I've been absolutely loving that more on a daily basis. This is more of a weekly treatment. Then I have the moisturizer from Ole Henriksen. This is the Good Night Glow. I have told you guys about this so many times. I'm still a big fan. This has the bakuchiol and AHAs, so this is like an alternative to retinol, so this is great for any wrinkles, like if you have crow's feet here, any very fine wrinkles and things like that, but at the same time the mild exfoliation will come from the AHA. And then I've got a cleanser. This is the Makeup Prem, I think that's how you pronounce it, the low irritant and mild acid foam cleanser. And the reason why I like this one is because even though I'm using acids, I'm trying not to use anything too harsh on my face. I don't want to dry it out. This is really nice. It's like a foamy cleanser, but it kind of goes into that kind of clay texture when you apply it on, and I have been really enjoying it. And then to more like rich, nourishing, I am still absolutely in love with the Sarah Chapman Skin Essence. This is the overnight facial. I also have the morning facial. I actually used it this morning, but the night one I'm a big fan of. It has so many incredible things in here. It's got vitamin A, vitamin C, E, the coenzyme, alpha lipoic acid, Abyssinian oil, baobab oil, absolutely incredible. So those are my top 5. This video is not going to be 10 minutes long, you guys, and this is your fault. This is your fault because you are asking me complicated questions about my favorites and I cannot answer them in like a minute. Let me know what's happening in your lives, what's new, where are you going, what are your plans for Christmas? You guys, I love Christmas. Like, I'm obsessed. They won't let me put a Christmas tree up until like 15th of December. You know, I want it up on the 1st of December. As soon as my birthday is finished, which is on the 26th of October, that's it. It's Christmas time. Birthday gone, Christmas is on. It's on. I also bought this little duo thing from NARS, and it's got like their 2, you know, famous products, the blush and the bronzer. So this is the Laguna and the Orgasm. So I'm gonna try the blush because actually I have never tried it. But yeah, what do you usually do for Christmas? Because Christmas for us, like back in Estonia growing up, Christmas was just like a family dinner. It wasn't actually such a big thing. New Year, however, is celebrated much more. It's very shimmery. I don't know how I feel about that amount of gold shimmer in it. I'm gonna curl my lashes while I talk about more Christmas. So yeah, but here obviously Christmas is absolutely huge. And that's why I think this year I'm gonna stay here for Christmas and go away for New Year and see my mom for New Year. Also, I might go to New York in November to see my brother with my dad. So this is what happens when your family lives away. You have to find the time to go and see everybody, and sometimes it can be very challenging if you're working, also to find the money to buy all those plane tickets. I'm using my Kevin Aucoin mascara, which I've been just like dying over. Got like little fibers in it, and it just makes your eyelashes so much longer and so much fuller. So you guys, the sun just came out. It's like shining right into my eye, and though also my battery just died, so I had to swap that. Yeah, I am doing great at this. You guys, I know some people, YouTubers, are so serious, like they've got it all sorted, they've got microphones and equipment and all sorts of like fancy things, and I have this one little camera that I drag around everywhere with me. I have no microphones, but I just might improve this and get a new camera, and hopefully the quality of things will get better. Let me know what you think of that. Like, if you think that there could definitely be improvement, let me know in what areas. What is left? I'm not gonna really do anything to my eyes. I just kind of went into that Pillow Talk palette. So the lip gloss that I wanted to show you is from GRWM, and it's in the Park Ave, so like Park Avenue. It's the high pigment lip gloss, and I used it. We went to the races the other day. Obviously races are quite a big here in UK. It's not my favorite thing, I have to say. I don't really enjoy races or anything that involves animals for entertainment. We had a really good day because we were there for a birthday, like his niece's birthday. But you can see some pictures from that day on my Instagram. You can see how. So final thoughts on the tinted moisturizer. I really like it. I have to say that I absolutely love the finish on this. I like the amount of coverage this is giving. It's not creasing anywhere, it's not collecting anywhere, not breaking apart anywhere. So I like it. I'm definitely going to continue using it. Might get a lighter shade. Also, I wanted to say, like, that when you're buying makeup, don't be afraid to ask for a sample or for them to decant a little bit of a product for you to take home. Because especially with things like foundations, if you're buying them in store, the light in the store might be so nowhere near the light outside. It's just so deceiving. If you have any other questions that I haven't answered today, or maybe I didn't see your question, please pop it in the comment section below again, and I will definitely try to answer it next time I'm doing this. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye!